Best of politics in Paris. His political footprints are still visible everywhere in Nigeria. Saraki's well-documented odyssey reveals that he was born on May 17, 1933. His incursion into politics began in 1964.
Well, a lot of people have been saying that, oh, don't fight for these politicians, don't mind them, don't do this, don't do that. But I think it goes beyond that, because they always think that these politicians forget them, or that they, just like what we are seeing in this video, once they see themselves, they laugh, they unite, they do this and that. To me, that shouldn't even deter anybody. If you say the right thing, yes, people should go along that line and defend what is being said. It's not as if one is defending them or you try to fight for them. Oh, yes, oh, this one is better. It's just like some of these things, the statements they have made. Like Dino Melaye, we talk about, okay, something that is wrong with Tinubu. So for the fact that he says something that is wrong with Tinubu, that everybody is aware, it's glaring for everyone to see. So does it mean because Dino Melaye said it, you are not defending Dino Melaye? No, you are saying, yes, what he said is the right thing. Everybody will talk about it. Well, maybe some people take it beyond that, but to me, I don't think that should be something that would deter us, that even when they say the truth, we know that they say the truth, and we have to dwell on that truth. Anytime they say anything opposite, yes, we still condemn it. So we should not even fall for that, because they are laughing. That does not mean that the statement they have made, whether good or bad, we should not react to that statement. And most importantly, let them deceive themselves. And you can just even think that these guys are just they are even deceiving themselves, in the sense that they are trying to make it seem as if they are close. Of course, you don't expect them to carry cutlass. Oh yes, I heard that you said something on social media against me. You attack me on this, you attack me on that. Then anytime you are going to an event, you know that you are going to see the person, then you just have to carry whatever you want to carry, so that once you see the person, you hit the person with it because the person said it. No, even people who talk ill about you, once they see you, they will say, they won't attack you, but they will say some things behind you. So that is how it is. For the fact that all those things that this man said at that time concerning Tinubu, even the FFK himself, all those things, he said those things they are evident. We can see them. They are glaring before us. For the fact that he changed and began to do another thing, it shows the kind of person he is. But that does not take the fact of what he said, that Nigerians believe that those things are true concerning one politician or the other. So let them continue to do all those their shenanigans. It makes no difference. The fast approaching 2023 presidential election is probably going to be one of the most interesting elections since the rise of democracy in Nigeria. This is because we have seen a good number of politicians switch political parties and change political views, which makes it seem like they have become enemies of their old friends. It was a blissful moment as Dino Melaye, a spokesman of the PDP Presidential Campaign Council, and Femi Fani-Kayode, a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, met at the 10th memorial anniversary of Dr. Abubakar Olushola Saraki. For the past few weeks, Dino and FFK have heavily attacked themselves on social media, calling each other different names as they share different political views and work under different parties. However, it is evidence enough to say that their scuffle is only based on political interest, as they spent a good time together at the ceremony. It does not still take any fact that the two of them are useless. Yes, if this one attack this one, you know that they are useless. But once they say anything that really affects the masses that we know, or they use in attacking themselves, we know. So they are as useless as the way they are laughing. Nobody takes them serious. Nigerians are wiser to a very large extent. We still have a few gullible ones who do not have sense. Those are the ones that will continue to deceive. For the fact that they are laughing, quack, 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 it changed nothing. It doesn't change anything. Nigerians are aware of their antics. So nobody is fighting for them. Nobody is doing all of those things for them. They are just there fooling themselves. That is just the way I see it. Both Dino and FFK could be seen laughing with each other as they exchange greetings at the events. They claim, or their calm greetings tell an entirely different story from what many have seen online, and this has stirred mixed reactions as photos and videos from the event make rounds on social media. Hmm. Me, I have seen my own. Whether they laugh or whether they slap themselves, so it makes no difference. What we are focusing on how the Nigerian people will be better. We're best of the same feathers. Honestly, anyone joining these scavengers called politicians to fight is an exotic fool. They are simply catching crews and having fun at the expense of the country. Their life better. That's all it be. See, everything is not money. Everything is not a position. The integrity is what these people lack, and they are even in the country they don't even have regards. Not to talk of a international community having this for them regards for them. They are just a local champions. This is the unity between PD APC. The two can swap parties tomorrow depending on who is paying more. Okay. Even anybody switch party, you know people who switch party responsibly. That is it. We know those who switch party responsibly because somebody is saying, does Obi swap party? Yes, if he swap party, can you compare his antecedent with all these two useful? I don't understand those men. You can't compare them now. See how these guys have turned Nigerians into football. Thank God their cup is full. We now know them wella. Guy, you speak my mind. Idiots go dey fight over them. No be fight over them. If somebody say FFK is useless, if Dino Melaye says FFK is useless, does it mean he's not saying the truth? So it's not as if you are fighting for them. Well, choose your fight, sir, and stop being a meddlesome interloper. Anybody that kills himself for these politicians will just die in vain. United in corruptions but under separate front lines. Be wise, you that is accustomed to fighting over politicians. Nobody is fighting. It is those who are fighting over politicians. Now people who are saying the right thing. Nobody. If you do, you have. Thank God we have reasonable people. Unlike people who say, "Oh, this is for my tribe, it's for my," we practice the same religion. Those are the ones that you can be telling. But ordinarily, forget all those talks, whether they are laughing, whether they are romancing each other. They are both political traders on vulnerable Nigerians. Nobody should take them serious. They go to the highest or go for the highest bidder. That is how they make their livelihood. Politics, there's no permanent enemies, permanent interest, but not so with the followers who regard politics as a do or die affair. The leaders dined together, not so with the supporters. New orientation needed here. Don't kill yourself because of any politicians. There is no permanent enemies in politics. And also remember that politics is a game of number. Don't quarrel with yourselves or one killing of one another because the politicians will always meet and discuss business as usual after election. Aboro, lands of Omoluabi. They are united, contented, and even mocking at us with their smiles while we are holding empty cans. After all, they are not even from other side of the country that they do take enemy memories to their graves because almost 5 to 6 decades now they are still causing problems and still calling for division. I know call anybody name. APC and PDP have really caused havoc to this nation. How I wish we can reduce this corruption by voting these guys out.